Hello and welcome to Frostbytes, a gaming podcast where we try to talk about all the Nintendo things, but end up talking mostly about Pokemon.
Yeah.
I am Cassie.
I'm Spencer.
And we are your co-hosts. Welcome to the pod.
Welcome to the pod. If we say Frostbite's a video game podcast, it's turning into Frostbite's a Pokemon podcast.
It is, to go along with your other Pokemon podcast.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Just a dude with a couple Pokemon podcasts.
It's my favorite thing.
And it's my favorite thing too.
Yeah. Sue us.
I don't think I've been like so obsessed with something quite as long as I have been with Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I've played another video game besides Pokemon in over a year.
I have a question for you before we get into the show proper. When we started the show, I would have said that your favorite, and this might still be the case, but this is what I'm kind of curious about, is if it's changed. I would have said that your favorites were Spider-Man, Zelda. What else would have been? I think Fortnite. Oh yeah. We had a whole segment.
Yeah, we used to have a whole Fortnite segment.
If you remember the Fortnite segment.
Pokemon.
Okay. So has that top 3 changed, do you think? And is Pokemon in there?
Pokemon's definitely in there. It's I would say those 4 are kind of the same. I mean, I guess Spider-Man is hard because it's one of my favorite games.
Yeah.
Still, but it's
also includes movies and comics.
Yeah,
and,
it's one of my favorite franchises.
Yeah.
But
this would also include Pokemon because you're very much so into the cards.
I'm into the cards. I'm into everything.
Yeah.
I watched Detective Pikachu the other day.
Hell yeah.
I'm big into I got Pokemon tattoos. I mean, I have Spider-Man tattoos too, and Star Wars tattoos.
True.
I'm a big nerd.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say top 3 games. I'd say Fortnite has probably fallen out of there. I haven't really been playing it.
Yeah.
Mostly, not to sound like a loser, but anytime I would go on, none of my friends would be on. And I'd be like, wow, I have no friends. And then I wouldn't want to play.
It's more of a social game anyway.
It's more of a social game.
And you feel like most people have kind of moved on. Most people our age, at least, have kind of moved on from Fortnite.
Yeah, I think some people are still playing it here and there. I think me personally, my gaming journey in general hasn't been very social. It's been more of solo game time. And then the social gaming that I'm doing is playing TCG.
Right.
Because I'm I don't know, I love it so much. I mean, we'll talk about it some more later, I think, but I love that I can just not be on a screen.
Yeah.
Put my phone down, not be on my computer.
Yeah.
And I'm having this community interaction with people playing physical cards.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Hell yeah.
And I do that at least once a week. It's so good.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to talk about I guess the idea I had or the I don't know, the question for that I had for you is how you transitioned from primarily a Pokemon collector for the card game into a player.
Yeah.
But we're going to get into that later. First, what have you been playing lately?
I've been playing Pokemon, man.
Yeah. Me too.
Surprise, surprise. But specifically, I've been playing Pokopia still. I finished the story. I have been building up my little areas, my little towns and whatever. It's been starting to slow down now because I'm there's a lot of things I want to do, but we'll see how long it lasts for the ADHD brain. Champions has come out since we last talked, and I've been playing some of that. You helped me build a team with that. That was fun.
Yeah, there's a VOD of that, in fact.
There's a VOD.
On my YouTube.
Yep. I was watching it. It's silly. And then, what else Pokemon have I been playing?
Besides cards?
Yeah. I guess, TCG Live.
Yeah.
That's really all I've been playing. I've been doing some more shiny resets for Charmander. I'm 2,700 now.
Cool.
Ish. Still haven't found it.
So you're over half odds.
Over half odds.
At this point, right? Because you're in Gen 6.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
And besides that, not a whole lot. I've been meaning to start a playthrough of Diamond.
Oh, yeah?
I made my character, and then I got to the point where I picked my starter.
Yeah.
And then I turned the game off.
Fair.
And I haven't got that. And I haven't picked it up since.
That's okay.
But I'm thinking soon, because I think after 80, 90 hours in Pokopia or whenever I'm at now, that it's starting to fade off a little bit now. Just love it. Great game.
Yeah.
It's funny because earlier when the last episode we did, you were saying how Pokopia is the game of the year for you. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, yeah, I don't know about that for me. And then I finished the game, and now I'm like, game of the year.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. What's funny, I think I don't feel as strongly about it anymore.
Yeah.
But I think we'll get into it a bit.
We will. Yeah.
Anything else?
Don't think so.
No? You playing any shows lately or coming up?
Next show I have is in May in Toronto.
Oh, nice.
Playing with Braden Lamb.
Nice.
At the Rivoli.
Hell yeah.
We played there last month.
Hell yeah. Good timing.
Yeah, great timing. I guess I got a new job. That's kind of exciting. Yeah,
congrats.
I'm working for the Halifax Jazz Festival now.
Hell yeah.
Doing marketing. Back on my marketing stuff. So it's been good so far.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you?
Well, regarding Generation 4, the Gen 4 journey, which actually you helped me name, you helped me coin that.
Oh, really?
Well, you referred to it as the Gen 4 journey, and I was like, oh, that's good.
Oh, nice.
So I appreciate that.
The Gen 4 journey.
Gen
I'm
4
good
journey.
with those kind of names,
Yeah.
The Phantasmal Pursuit. Whatever else I've come up with.
Yeah. Are you going to do something similar for, what is it, Chaos? What is it?
Chaos Rising?
Chaos Rising.
Probably, because I guess...
The Chaos Collection.
Whoa, crazy. Not to interrupt again.
No, please.
We were going to talk about TCG later.
Yeah.
But so my birthday is the day before Chaos Rising comes out. I'm turning 30. I'm old. I feel old. But to, keep me youthful, I am going to be opening as much Chaos Rising as I can.
Yeah.
So for the first time ever, I got the Pokemon Center drop.
Hell yeah.
Of the pre-orders.
Huge.
2 ETBs, 2 booster bundles. And I'm signed up for 3 pre-release events.
Nice. I want to do at least one of those with you.
Yeah,
for sure.
Please do.
Yeah.
There's May 11th is at HFX, and then 16th and 17th are at Deckbox. So pick one.
Yeah.
Sign up.
Hell yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
But yeah, so Chaos Rising, there probably will be a master set.
Nice.
Because it's a small set.
Yeah.
It's 100 and something cards, I think.
Yeah, more manageable.
Yeah, which I'm Ascended Heroes, not even going to try and touch it. 16 or 600 something cards for the whole thing.
Insane.
Chaos Rising, yes. Phantasmal Flames, still missing those 4 cards. The 2 big Charizards, Ceruledge, and the deck exclusive Moltres. Or Stamp Ceruledge specifically.
Right.
Maybe someday.
Yeah, those are long-term goals. Yeah. You'll keep an eye out for them when you go to a card show, maybe see if...
Which there's a card show tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Or not tomorrow, Saturday.
Yeah. Sweet.
25th.
But yeah.
I
think it's good to, it's cool that you're, within striking distance of having that set done. And there's, a couple things that if you saw them for a decent price, you'd be like...
And, I did a really good job with, keeping up with making content on it. And, it's basically complete.
Yeah.
It feels weird that it's 4 cards away from not being complete, but
that's how I feel about my Gen 3 living decks.
Yeah, right.
It's everything except Celebi.
Right.
And it's weird that there's this asterisk, but I also for me to get Celebi officially would cost $300 to get the Celebi bonus disc.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Which no thanks.
Yeah.
So you're in a similar situation where you're I could complete it, but it would cost
me $1,500 or something.
Jesus Christ. So anyway.
I don't have that.
No, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
But maybe you get lucky on a Phantasmal pack one of these days or something.
Yeah, I'm I have a feeling that no pressure, no one has to do this, but I have a feeling that I will be gifted Pokemon things for my birthday probably. And if there happens to be Phantasmal Flames in any of those things, I'd be oh, cool, it's a chance to open it. But I'm not actively going and buying Phantasmal Flames anymore.
Right. You feel that's past.
It has to be.
Yeah.
I'm I am not, so besides the Pokemon Center drop, I'm not allowed to buy any more Pokemon cards.
Right.
Until like for a while, because like it was like my birthday is the big thing. And I gotta take a break.
Yeah.
Because it's not
Yeah.
good for the bank account.
But you're going in on the set that has Mega Greninja, and that's one of your favorite guys.
Yes, and there's illustration rares for both Froakie and Frogadier.
Oh, hell yeah.
I want 4/4.
Yeah, the whole
my deck.
The whole squad.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So,
Nice.
we're gonna bling it out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
So, yeah, I gotta go all in for the Mega Greninja, and then I'm gonna take a break for a while.
Sweet.
I'm gonna try to take a break for a while. Maybe just like get some singles here and there if I need them.
Yeah.
But like, gotta be happy with what I got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, Gen 4.
Gen 4.
The Gen 4 journey.
The Gen 4 journey. So I think since last we recorded, I had said that Diamond is done and we've moved on.
Yeah, you're playing Mystery Dungeon now?
Yeah, we're on to Explorers of Time right now. If you wanted to get in on, like, if you wanted to play Diamond, like, we're gonna come back to Sinnoh for the Gen 4 journey with Pearl.
Yeah.
But I have some other games to get through. Not that you need to by any means.
Oh.
Just if you would like to try to like play with me, with a handful of other folks who are also playing Gen 4, then Pearl is going to be the beginning of phase 2.
Right.
But we're still
the phases.
still early in phase 1 right now.
Okay.
So right now is Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time. That's going well. That's a fun story. And you were asking me, like, I was streaming Mystery Dungeon last night, and you were asking me about like the gist.
Yes, I was half paying attention.
That's okay.
So maybe you can explain it again a little bit.
Just for anyone unfamiliar with what any Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game is, Mystery Dungeon is a genre of video game. And all it is the mystery aspect of it just refers to the dungeons that you go into through the story of a game being procedurally generated. Even though it is like a single player story game, the dungeons are still random every time. They have like, themes to them and like a certain look and like a selection of certain types of Pokemon or whatever that makes sense. But the layout of the dungeon itself is different every time and every floor.
Yeah.
So you can't like memorize the layout of a dungeon and do it again you can really just like prepare for the Pokemon that you know are going to be in a dungeon if you've already done that dungeon. It's
like a actual Pokemon made randomizer kind of thing.
Kind of, yeah.
Almost.
Yeah. And specifically the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games, I think, are heralded as these games with great stories, at least compared to the mainline games, where the mainline games are pretty simple, bare bones. I feel like the Mystery Dungeon games maybe are more emotional, maybe have more stakes tied to them. They have a great like initial premise and setup where you play as a human who has been turned into a Pokemon, but you have
sounds familiar, but kind of.
Yeah, oh yeah. Sort of kind of. And you have amnesia, so you don't know, you just know that like you once were a human, but you don't know like how you got turned into a Pokemon. And you meet a partner Pokemon who is very usually the partner Pokemon in a Mystery Dungeon game is like extremely earnest and hardworking and like a good like role model,
right?
And they have some of the most like tear jerking scenes, particularly towards the end of a story where like shit goes down and stuff happens to you.
Oh gosh,
right? So like again, like they really pull on the heartstrings with these games, which is funny that they're like Pokemon games aimed at children, and that yet they're still trying to tell like an emotional story,
which is nice to see though, because like you said, like the mainline games aren't really that,
tend to be pretty bare bones, and
they should be that.
And the spin-offs Pokopia tend to explore some themes a bit more so than the mainline games do. But yeah, I think the best way to try a Mystery Dungeon, if you're interested, you kind of have two options, which is great for either the original way that Mystery Dungeon used to be and a more modern take, actually the most modern take even.
Right.
So if you have Switch Online plus the expansion pack, you can right now play the original Red Rescue Team for the Game Boy Advance. using that Switch Online Game Boy. I guess they call it Nintendo Classics now, which I always forget about.
Oh,
it's
is that
not
what they're called?
It's not Switch Online anymore, but I still just call it Switch Online. Anyway, so yeah, you can play Red Rescue Team right now for the Game Boy Advance. And there's also a demo for the remake of Red and Blue Rescue Team on the Switch eShop that you can try. And you can play the first like hour or so.
Okay.
Hour to 2 hours of the story. And what's great about the demo is at the beginning of a Mystery Dungeon game, you do like a personality quiz that like chooses the Pokemon that represents you based on how you answer these questions. So honestly, even if you don't play the game, but you just want to see what Pokemon you would be from taking the quiz, doing the demo is worth it for that alone.
Okay, well, who did you get?
In the current Explorers of Time playthrough, I got Squirtle.
Nice.
And then my partner is Liv the Chimchar.
Nice.
And and so it's been going well. And Mystery Dungeon is fun. I am a big baby and don't love reading in video games. I prefer to play video games, not read video games. Sorry about it. And there's a lot of dialogue in Mystery Dungeon. And especially when you're streaming it and you're like reading everything out loud, that makes it take longer. And I haven't been reading everything out loud. I've been skipping some stuff, but that still adds to the time.
Yeah, I feel
if I was playing it alone, I might be skipping some text a bit more.
That's fair.
Broad strokes, I think the story for Mystery Dungeon is cool and compelling. Kind of similar to ZA, actually, where like broad strokes, I think it's cool, but maybe like minute to minute dialogue, I'm not as interested the whole time.
That's fair.
But that's okay. I'm there to play Mystery Dungeon, not read a book.
Yeah.
Fair
enough.
No disrespect.
But to be fair, like, I mean, I guess video games in general, but specifically games like Pokemon, Animal Crossing, etc., are great ways for kids to learn how to read.
Yeah.
Because of all of the reading elements.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like, you can just mash through it, but then you're going to miss stuff. And I've seen that firsthand where kids will be like playing a game. They'll be like, oh, why can't I do this? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, if you read what it just said.
Sure. I do that still to this day.
Yeah, same.
I'll be playing a game and I'll be like, I wish the game explained how XYZ works. And sure enough, it did 5 minutes ago. I was just not distracted and mashing. Anyway. Otherwise, I've been playing...
Read books.
I've been playing a handful of non-Pokemon lately.
Whoa,
also.
Crazy.
Separate from like the games that we're going to talk about. Like we're going to talk about Champions today. We're going to talk about the trading card game.
Those are Pokemon.
We're going to talk about Pokopia. Separate from that, I've been playing some racing games lately.
Oh yeah, I think I saw in your Discord a cute little like racing kind of game you were playing.
Yeah. I've been playing a couple. Okay. If I can talk about them for a couple minutes.
Please do.
So one of them is called
This is a gaming podcast.
True,
This is not
a Pokemon podcast, so I can talk about other video games. Thank goodness.
We love you, Drumish. Your pillow fell.
Sorry.
Oh no.
So Art of Rally is one of them. That's one that I posted some screenshots of, which is a really like, it's like, I think an aesthetics, maybe not first, but certainly the aesthetics of this game have definitely been like a priority for the developer. I think a priority is still the cars and the feel. Like for a racing game, that has to be first. Like the racing itself has to feel good. And it does in this game. So Art of Rally is a game that's kind of like a top down. Like you see the top and back of your car. Compared to most racing games, you'll see the car from like behind. Like you'll see the back of the car, but not, you won't be like up higher. Like this has a bit more of like a bird's eye view to it.
Compare to like Mario Kart.
Yeah, totally. Mario Kart is more like behind the car, where this is like up. It has a bit more of like a bird's eye view. Cool. It's not totally top down, but it's like behind and up a bit is kind of the perspective. You gotta see
what's in front of you.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is this is a rally game. Are you familiar with rally compared to how it... No? So like Mario Kart, you're racing against, and most other racing games, honestly, you're racing against other cars in real time, and the first one to pass the finish line first wins. Right. Rally is a time trial based thing.
Oh, okay.
Every car is going one at a time, and then whoever drives the track in the fastest amount of time wins.
Right.
Right. But you're not racing against other cars in real time. So then it's based more on like who has better control, who can take better lines without the needing to worry about kind of going against other cars, right? Which is cool. And then rally is also, it's not supercars. Generally, it's not Formula One. It's not NASCAR, right? It's not like the fastest possible cars. Even though like real life rally, the cars are quite fast. A lot of the kinds of cars that race are like a Subaru Impreza, or like
I have one of those,
or a Mitsubishi Lancer, or a
Lancer,
Ford,
shout out Lancers,
or a Ford Focus. Like these are like cars that you would see at a retailer,
right?
That have still been like souped up.
Yeah.
You know, they have like an engine swap and some other stuff, but for the most part, like the bodies of these cars are cars that we would see on the road.
Right.
They're covered in stickers, but you know they need to afford to do their job, so they need a billion sponsors.
Off topic a bit, but I have a friend that I grew up with that used to have, like, he loves like he's like a hobby mechanic.
Yeah.
And he had a 91 Lancer.
Ooh.
That he used to race with.
Hell yeah.
Left-hand drive or right-hand drive, I mean, that's the other one.
Right.
Is very cool. He ended up selling it, but just always anytime I hear Lancer, I'm like, it reminds me of Dan's car.
Hell yeah. Shout out Dan.
Shout out Dan.
Yeah, and I'm a big fan of the Subaru Impreza. Also,
I love an Impreza.
Yeah,
that's the car that me and Shai have.
Hell yeah. So, and then also for rally, it's sometimes it'll be on asphalt, but a lot of the times it'll be on like dirt, gravel, snow. Right? It's kind of like back road driving, which is very cool.
Nice. Sounds like a fun game. I want to try it out.
Yeah. So, but so the thing about Art of Rally is it's not an arcade racer, but it's also not a sim. It is, if you like looked at it as like a spectrum between like Mario Kart and like Gran Turismo, it's maybe somewhere in the middle ish, right? Where it's not so forgiving that like you can basically just hold the gas. You definitely can't hold the gas the whole time, right? It's not one of those, but it's not.
You still got to drive.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I would definitely recommend it. Aesthetically, again, it is a really, it's like a minimalist, kind of like soft palette.
It's a cool art style.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Cool art style.
And the developer, their name is Fun Selector. They have another game coming out called Over the Hill. Okay. That is going to be a much slower paced game where you drive.
I've heard of this one. No, that's not the RV one. Or is it a van?
It's like trucks and maybe vans. You might have seen reels of it on Instagram, maybe, because they've been doing a good job kind of promoting it over there, I guess. But Over the Hill is going to be like a slow, like off-roading exploration game. It's going to be a multiplayer game too.
Sweet.
So you can like drive around with friends, similar to like a Snow Runner, if you're familiar with Snow Runner.
Nice.
Anyway, that's Art of Rally. And then I played a game last night called...
Last night after you streamed?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
I stay up quite late and my sleep schedule is all over the place.
Wild.
I played a game last night called, I want to make sure I get the title correct. I believe it is Parking Garage Rally Circuit is the name of this game. Parking Garage Rally Circuit, if I may be so bold, might be the greatest game I've ever played.
I should make a reel of every time you say that.
Every time I say.
You probably say that just as often as I change our podcast setup.
Yeah. Well, every time you change the setup, I have to have a new greatest game of all time.
Yeah.
No, I think this game just really made a very strong first impression.
Yeah.
Parking Garage Rally Circuit is a rally game, but it is much more arcadey. It is a low poly. Kind of looks like a Sega Genesis game.
Okay, cool.
Like maybe like maybe like an older Crazy Taxi or something. And it's a ska soundtrack also, which is sick. And you drive these tracks in parking garages, and so there's a lot of like drifting. So you don't. it's very arcadey because like the drifting is not how drifting would ordinarily work.
Yeah.
You hit a drift button and then you start to drift.
Okay.
Right? Like, so it's
not an actual drift.
Right.
Yeah.
But with that system, it also like the game also feels really good. Great driving in it.
Okay.
It is like both. It's sluggish, like it has a weight to it, which is cool. But also you can combo drifts into each other to give you a speed boost. And so if like you start a race very like kind of sluggish, but like assuming you can combo a bunch of drifts together, you can get like some like gradual multiplier like speed boosts.
Okay.
Until you're going like too fast to the point where it's like hard to control and you end up like there's a lot of ramps.
Yeah.
And you'll jump off of a ramp and go over the border and like jump off of the map basically. I played it for like an hour and a half last night. And did all of the tracks with the first car in the game. And there's 3 cars that I would liken to like a 50, 100, and 150cc.
Right.
So I did all of like the 50cc with the first car, basically. I had so much fun.
Nice.
It made me, this racing game, Cassie, made me laugh out loud because it's like absurd. Like you will, like I was driving like sideways on a wall at one point.
Oh my gosh.
And then just like landed on my roof, but then held the gas down and then my car just like flipped over and then kept going.
That's so
So
funny.
it's like much more on like the arcadey side.
Yeah.
But it is very, very fun.
Nice. And are any of these like multiplayer, like you could play them with friends?
Art of Rally is not. Art of Rally is you could compare your times
Right.
on like a leaderboard against friends.
But it's just solo.
The way Parking Garage Rally Circuit, which is it's a clumsy name, but
PGRC,
thank you so much. The way PGRC handles it is you race against other people in real time, or you race against ghosts of other people's times in real time, which is cool. So you're not gonna like your cars aren't gonna collide into each other because these are like pretty small, like narrow tracks. You're in a parking garage, so you can imagine, right? Every track is in a parking garage, or sometimes several different parking garages that you'd like jump between sometimes.
Right.
Very cool. But you still have kind of the pressure and the competition of seeing the ghost of your friend, and you might be able to do that. And there is local and online multiplayer for this game too, for PGRC. Thank you for the acronym.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Anyway, that game has DLC coming out.
Whoa.
For this Sunday, which is exciting.
Okay.
So that makes it a bit more timely. It came out in like 2024, but I just only saw it for the first time like the other day.
Yeah.
And but yeah, it just so happens to have some DLC coming out very soon.
Very cool.
Which I'm excited about. It's one of the best kind of like on a whim games I've bought and played in a long time. A lot of games I feel like I like kind of know what I'm getting into beforehand. This was like I saw like 30 seconds of gameplay, and I've kind of been in like a racing mood lately anyway. So I was like, yeah, it looks fun. I'll
give it a shot.
It's got a like really great presentation. Again, video game music that has like singing, like lyrics.
Yeah.
Like Sonic Adventure 2. This game has that also.
Okay.
Not every song,
right?
But a few of the tracks have like lyrics, which is crazy. Anyway. That is Parking Garage Rally Circuit. Check it out if you're interested. It's got DLC coming out this weekend.
So are either of these games on Switch?
Art of Rally is.
Okay.
Art of Rally is on everything.
Okay.
Parking Garage, I think, is just on
PC?
Steam.
Cool.
I should look into that. I'm going to look into that right now.
Great. Do it up.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Just to double check.
And while you're looking it up, has there been any other things you've been playing? Or?
A lot of Pokemon, which I think we're going to get into.
Yeah, so much Pokemon. We were talking about your Gen 4 journey. We covered that. And I've seen on your YouTube that you've been playing a bunch of champions as well. And when I initially messaged you about doing this podcast, I was like, let's talk about champions. Or I asked you how you felt about it or something. And you said that... you had feelings and that there was things that you had to say about it.
Yeah. Before I get into it, because I have a lot.
Absolutely.
How has your experience with champions been so far?
Overall, good. I am not a competitive Pokemon player. Or not a competitive VGC player.
Right.
TCG maybe a little bit closer to the competitive thing, I guess.
Totally.
I think it's a great platform for people to get into VGC.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel it's been welcoming for someone who is new to it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think so. I've heard like a lot of discourse about how it is kind of received in a way from like from people that don't know competitive Pokemon, and two, that like people that are experienced with competitive Pokemon. From the side of people that don't really know competitive Pokemon or how this game is supposed to work, people are complaining about there being no story.
Yep.
It's not supposed to have a story.
It was never going to.
Never
I think that's like an expectation thing that just people maybe.
And then like the other big complaint that I've seen is like about there not being every Pokemon in it, not being every item and stuff. And like to a degree, yes, I agree with that. But also it's like a week old, 2 weeks old. Like they have to start somewhere. Like the regulations and like this gives them time to like build, to add more Pokemon and like develop it right. Not that there hasn't been bugs and stuff, but like for the most part, like they're not going to have every single Pokemon. That just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
That's like in TCG, you can't play every Pokemon at the same time.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
Regulations and all that stuff. So it gives other people a chance. It forces you to try different things out. The other thing I've heard is just people talking about like how almost grindy it is to like get up or like get the stuff you need. We can have more of a conversation about it, but like overall, I think people need to just do a little bit of work sometimes. That's like the general consensus is like sometimes you have to just work for something. It can't just be given to you. So those are my initial thoughts. I can say more about that later. But
okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That's great. I think that gives us a few places to go from. Except for the story thing. I don't know why people thought that was ever going to happen. It might have just been like wishful thinking, maybe.
Honestly, there's more story than I thought there was going to be. So.
Truly, yeah. There's more. They introduced more or new characters even.
That girl, whatever her name is.
In the lobby?
Yeah.
Tatora.
Tatora? She looks weird.
You don't like Tatora?
She's got a big forehead.
She does have 5 head, but I don't know. She's nice.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Just like, I don't know. Her animation style is just kind of weird.
Fair.
No offense to if anyone looks like her, I guess. Like it's fine, but
I like the designs for both of the main like battling people.
Yeah.
Caraway. I don't remember the name of the mayor, but the dude with the mask.
Yeah.
He's cool.
They're both cool.
Yeah. Okay. I've been playing Champions so far, totally free to play.
Yeah.
To try to see what that is like, to see if I can genuinely recommend it to people, particularly like I have a friend in mind who like I know likes Pokemon, doesn't really keep up with it though, doesn't really play the Switch games. And he is interested in this game when it comes out on mobile. Right?
Right.
He's told me out loud, like, I might look into Champions when it comes out and I can play it on my phone. I'm like, cool. I want to see if he could, like, how reasonable it would be for me to give him a recommendation for playing this game totally free to play without having any sort of, like, Pokemon infrastructure in place right now. Right?
Right.
Because we play the Switch games.
Yes.
And we have a bunch of, like, we've beaten the stories of a whole bunch of games, even for Pokemon Go players who've been playing Go for years and have a collection of guys in Go that they can transfer to home and then into Champions. Like if you're going into Champions and you have this, what I would call Pokemon infrastructure, it is significantly more accessible. But if you're starting from zero, I don't think it's there yet.
To be fair, in Champions' defense, like, I guess personally, I think if you're trying to play Champions because you want to get into competitive Pokemon and you like Pokemon, but you haven't been playing the games and stuff, like, I don't know. I just, like, I see it's definitely a valid argument of, like, no, it's not fair if you have to, work harder because you don't have the Pokemon anywhere else. But, like, if you like Pokemon and you like to play Pokemon, then it's most likely that you're going to have other guys from other games to bring in. So, like, I don't know. I
think that makes sense if this game is just on the Switch. But as soon as this game comes out on phones, like, that opens up a whole other group of people who, like, don't even own a Switch, but, like, maybe watch Wolfie VGC and have been interested, but, they're just like, well, I don't have a Switch, so.
I guess that's also, like, I don't know, you look at, like, Fortnite on mobile.
Yep.
Like, it's a completely different game than when you're playing on a PC, because and they actually, like, pool you differently in the ranks and whatever. So I'm hoping they do that as well to a degree for mobile. Like, you can set if you only play against mobile players or something or whatever. I don't know. Maybe not.
With Fortnite, that's a game because it's a shooter.
Right, it's based on
your, like, the performance of the thing that you're using, and then also, like, the equipment that you have.
Right.
So, like, it's not fair to pair someone with a mouse who can turn around, like, do a 180 faster than someone who's using, like, a controller. Yeah. Who has to, like, hold the right stick and maybe takes like swiping on the phone. Exactly. Right. Like, it's so, like, the controller that's being used. Pokemon is a game where you're making decisions.
Right.
So the way that you're playing it doesn't really, like, the fidelity of, or, like, the controller itself for the nature of the game doesn't really matter.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because it's more based on, like, your knowledge and your decision making in the moment.
Right.
So I think if you have an amount of, like, Pokemon infrastructure, so I assume so far you've been transferring Pokemon into Champions, right?
I have transferred some Pokemon in. Yeah.
From, like, Violet and whatever.
Violet, ZA, whatever.
Yeah. Awesome. And so that has made getting some Pokemon easier. And that has saved you some resources in Champions itself.
Yeah, and I mean, like, honestly, like, the ones that I've transferred that I'm actively using, like, I transferred shinies in because I wanted them to be shiny.
Totally.
For the most part, though, a lot of the guys that I'm actively using are Pokemon that I got from in-game, like, through the...
From the ranch.
The ranch.
Yeah, recruiting them.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think the amount of VP the Champions gives you at the beginning of the game is quite generous. Yeah. Like, from doing the tutorials and also the battle pass, particularly towards the end of the battle pass, like, every single level, which you get basically, like, you level the battle pass for doing, like, a single battle most times, right?
You get, what, like, 500
It's
every
500
level?
VP. So, like, at least in the beginning, it was, like, a pretty steady, healthy stream of VP.
Yeah.
I think now that it's been a little bit, I don't know, it's tricky because you're likely, even if, so I've, again, only playing free to play, right? Yeah. I've been, like, recruiting all of the Pokemon that I want to use. To permanently recruit them is 2,500 VP, and then
or a ticket, right?
Or a ticket.
Yep.
The tickets haven't been particularly plentiful. Yeah. It would be a lot more so if I bought the starter pack. That would give me, it's like a decent amount of both. What the recruitment tickets? I think. Whatever they're called.
Quick tickets?
Not the coupons, just
the coupons, right?
The ticket that you can use.
Right. Yeah. The recruitment ticket. Or whatever. I don't know exactly what it's called, but
also the training tickets, so that you don't have to pay VP when you train a Pokemon.
Yeah.
But if you don't have those tickets, it's like 2,500 to recruit a Pokemon, and then it's on average like 1,500 to 2,000 VP to train a Pokemon.
Right.
With the EVs, ability, nature, and moves that you want that Pokemon to have. Plus, sometimes if you don't the held item you want to give that Pokemon isn't something that you start with,
you have to
like
purchase.
Particularly
purchase
the Mega Stones are like 2,000 each.
Yeah.
So let's say on average, it's about 4,000 VP to recruit and train a new Pokemon.
Yeah.
And you earn, on average, about 300 VP every time you do a battle, right? Like you get 300 for winning, and then if you're on a win streak, you even get a little bit more.
Okay.
If you lose, you get like 100 to 150, depending maybe on like the length of the game or
and
like how close it is or something.
Isn't including like your daily quests, your weekly quests, that kind of stuff.
You get some like bonus VP from doing those things. So that like maybe we could bump up the average per game. Maybe we could say, I don't know, 400 to 500, right? I'll be generous and say 500 per game, I guess, which feels high, but whatever. Even still, at about an average of like 4,000 VP to recruit and train a new Pokemon that you want to use on a team, that's still 8 games that you have to play, which is a lot. That's a lot of games to recruit a single Pokemon. And if you want to build another team, and worst of all, if you see a replica code for a team that you maybe want to use that someone has made, and you don't have some, or worst, all of the Pokemon that are on that replica team, that's going to cost...
Take a long time.
Yeah, it's just going to cost a lot of VP, and it's going to take a long time for you to get to that point. Compared to the way that rental teams work in Scarlet and Violet, you just put in the code, you get to use the team, and you're battling right away. So that's the thing that I think is still weirdly a barrier with this game, is that I think the point should be that you can get into a game with a team of 6 with as little resistance as possible.
Right.
And there is still an amount of like needing to put in the time and do the work. Like, I think, again, for someone who doesn't have any existing Pokemon infrastructure, who is interested in like, you know, like Pokemon battles or whatever, right? They don't even like, I wouldn't expect someone who is interested in playing VGC to build their own team even. I think I would expect them to like
use a rental team
or a replica.
So sorry to interrupt.
Go for it.
I didn't realize that the replica teams were not the same.
Weren't the same as rentals. Yeah. I was shocked.
That's not cool. That definitely changes my perspective a little bit. But I will also still say that like after you do the tutorial, you are given a team. You have a team. No, it's not a meta team. But you have guys, and then you can slowly work it up.
Yeah.
And if you are just getting into this, you shouldn't be necessarily playing a completely meta team.
Yeah.
Like, you need to learn about the infrastructure, about what all the different things do, play against opponents that are playing with meta teams or not, or whatever, and just like be like, okay, these are the kind of things I want to look up. Like, you can't necessarily just like watch a Wolfie VGC video and be like, I'm going to use this team and I'm going to be the best. Like, sometimes you got to just suck. Sometimes you got to just work to build things up.
I think I agree with you. If we...
there needs to be a balance of it.
I think if we equate it to a fighting game, right? And say we're learning a fighting game together, and we both pick the same character. Say like we're learning Street Fighter, we both pick Ryu. Your Ryu is full power. My Ryu is 70% power, give or take. Right?
Yeah.
Just because we have like different, like what I'm getting at here is like your Ryu is the replica team made by an experienced team builder. You're using like a meta Ryu build. Maybe I'm losing the analogy here maybe a little bit, but my Ryu is the in-game starter team that is just at a lower power level.
I get what you're saying.
And we're still trying to learn how to play, but my Ryu is punching less than your Ryu is punching. So I think
it's harder for you to be successful, harder for you
if my Ryu is just
want to keep
weaker.
going and keep playing if you're constantly just like losing and whatever.
Yeah.
But I will say, like, I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like I've played it a decent amount. Maybe I haven't.
Mm-hmm.
But I find like I have a lot of EP.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't paid anything either.
Yeah.
The only thing that I've done for myself is transfer Pokemon in from home. I went from Scarlet to ZA to home, or Scarlet to home to ZA to home to whatever to get the Megastone thing, whatever. But it had to be originally from ZA anyways.
Oh, okay.
That was kind of an annoying thing. But besides that, like, I've just got VP throughout playing a bit. And, like, I'm not highly ranked.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I am, like, Great Ball rank.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And I still have, like, 20,000 VP.
Yeah.
And I've blinged myself out with clothing.
You got some cosmetics.
I'm a cosmetics guy.
Yeah. I'm torn about, I think, like...
And I've trained all my guys.
Totally. Yeah.
I've got rentals, or like I got recruitment guys. I've got like, I think two of the guys on my team are people that I like brought in.
Yeah. From home. From home.
Yeah.
Right. Totally. So yeah, we're basically both playing like totally free to play at this point.
Yeah. Which I would argue that because I already had the guys that it is free to play.
Absolutely.
Because I already had them.
Yeah. Even it's worth noting, at least if you do, say you played through like Pokemon Shield in 2019, and that's like the only Pokemon game you played. It's just like a hypothetical person.
Yeah.
Like one person played like one Pokemon game years ago, and they don't pay for home. You still can use home for free, and home for free gives you a single box, which is 30 spaces, and you can still transfer from your Switch Pokemon game into home, into Champions, and all of that can still be for free. You don't have to pay for home. If you just want to use home basically as like a go-between for your Switch games to Champions, you can do that. Or for Go also to home to Champions, you can do that. You don't have to pay for home.
Which I guess I do pay for home.
Me too. But like, I don't...
because I got guys from like every game that I buy used, I transfer all of the guys into my home.
Of course. Yeah, that's part of the fun of getting a used Pokemon game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I am torn, I think, about VP, the amounts, like how much things cost, or rather like how much you earn from doing battles and stuff. And I think I can't help but compare Champions to Pokemon Showdown.
Right.
Which is just fully, like, there's no barriers, right? You can copy and paste.
Which, explain for people that don't know what Pokemon Showdown is, please.
Pokemon Showdown is a fan-made, browser-based, it's a website. I think it's just PokemonShowdown.com or something. Or maybe .net, I don't know. And you can build a team.
It's like a simulator, right?
It's a simulator, totally, yeah. And you can build a team on there. You can choose your format. You could even if you don't choose a format, you can just like go into Showdown and click battle, and like the default format just lets you start battling immediately.
Yeah.
And you just start playing random battles where you get a random team of 6. But I think the beautiful thing about that is you just start playing the game within 2 seconds against another real person. So it's like the lowest barrier of entry ever, right?
Right.
Which is excellent. But even team building in that, like you can try to build a team yourself, by all means, and that is very quick and easy to do, but you can also copy and paste a team that someone else has made into Showdown and start using that right away. And I think Showdown remains the best way to play the game for the sake of learning and also like for accessibility.
Yeah.
Where Champions looks really good. Presentationally, I am impressed with Champions, and the only bummer is that there isn't a strictly Switch 2 version.
Yes.
But I think that will come eventually.
I hope
that has
so.
like the frame rate boost and all of this stuff.
That'd be nice.
But even on the Switch, I think it's fine. But I think like the camera angle that they chose for battles, it's also dynamic, so it like adjusts with the size of the Pokemon on the field.
Yeah.
Big fan of that. They did like presentationally they knocked it out of the park. I'm a big fan of it.
It looks good.
Yeah.
I will say, like, I guess, the Showdown was made because people wanted to test teams and stuff outside of in-game, right?
Yep.
So, like, yeah, I think Showdown still is very valuable. And maybe for people playing Champions that don't want to take the time to go through all these battles and earn VP and blah, 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 they can still test stuff. Or, like, they don't want, or I guess they don't want to, like, waste their VP on different Pokemon that they don't know if they want to use. They can test a team in Showdown first and then be like, okay, I know these are the guys I'm going to get. And then they can go in Champions and then start building that team. And it might take a little bit of time. Yeah. But they'll be like certain of like, these are the guys I want. And so that they're not wasting their VP, even though you can get rentals for 0 VP and you can try out a guy.
Totally.
And you just, you know.
Yeah. Well, the unfortunate thing about the rentals from the ranch is you can't train them. You can't train them. Yeah. They just like, once you rent them, they just come as they are. Yeah. So the thing about testing in Showdown so that you don't waste your precious resource in Champions might mean that it is too limited of a resource.
That's fair.
In Champions, if you don't feel free enough within Champions itself to make changes,
which I personally don't feel that way. Like I feel like I can just like, oh, I'm just gonna test this guy out. I'm gonna EV train it, whatever, and I'm gonna use my VP and whatever because I have enough. Like I don't feel like it's that big of a resource that I'm like. I don't think it's that scarce of a resource.
Yeah.
But yes, I see what you're saying. So it needs work.
I don't think they're gonna adjust the amounts or anything. Like the amounts of like how much you would win or how many points you would earn from doing a game or how much things cost. I think they certainly could. I don't know that they do.
Right.
Because all of it applies an amount of pressure to spend money to make the game a little...
Which is every game.
Yes.
And I mean, you know, again, comparing it to Fortnite.
Yeah.
Like, you have to pay for the battle pass.
Yeah.
Yes, all of these things are cosmetic versus where this is kind of like... It would make it almost pay to play. Yeah. In a way. But it's also not because, like, I guess you're getting the VP. You're getting the currency that you need to get the stuff. But, like, yeah, a lot of free-to-play games have that because they have to make money in order to continue development with it and to keep it up and whatever.
Yep.
So they have to have battle passes. They have to have memberships and stuff like that. And if someone was like, I don't own any other Pokemon games, but I want to get into competitive Pokemon at a serious level where I'm going to go to regionals and compete, you'd think that if they're going to pay to go to regionals, they would be willing to invest in a membership or a battle pass in order to get more VP.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I think like, I don't know. What was I going to say? It's gone. Rip.
I'm sorry.
It's gone.
I stole your brain thought.
No, it's okay. It's fully gone.
Sad. Spencer's brain reset.
We were doing so good.
We were.
My bad.
It's okay.
Fuck.
It's okay. I'm like, I very much see your point of like, it is not fully accessible for a free to play.
Yeah.
Because there are moments
where
it can be an issue.
Yeah. I think if someone was truly serious and like wanted to go to regionals, they would play Showdown instead. Because they would just get to play games. Games go by faster in Showdown.
Yeah, they probably do both.
No, I think they just play Showdown. No,
just Showdown.
Yeah. Because there's like no barrier. Right?
Which I guess is deterring people from playing Champions.
Yeah. So this is kind of what I'm getting at, is like the ultimate crime of this game, which is just an unfortunate byproduct of things needing to make money to exist, is that it is a live service game. Yeah. And it has to make money.
It has to make money.
But because of that, they apply these, like, I think the amounts are very purposely set in order to like apply
there's probably a bunch of budgets that they had to do and figure out like, okay, if it costs this much, then, you know, we want to make sure that you can not quite get enough VP for free.
Right.
So that we can encourage people subconsciously or consciously to spend money on the game.
Yeah. The thing that I think is that I would genuinely recommend if someone did feel like they wanted to, or that they were going to spend some time in Champions and maybe like give an honest to goodness try at playing VGC or even singles or like whatever they want to do, right? I would truly recommend getting this. I haven't gotten the starter pack myself, but I would recommend getting the starter pack.
It seems like a good deal. It's like $10, right?
It's $10 Canadian.
Yeah.
And I think that makes the game more playable, just insofar as it gives you extra storage space in your PC.
Honestly, I've thought about getting it just for the storage space.
And I don't know if the starter pack gives you extra team slots.
Okay.
But at the moment, like totally free to play.
We
only have 3.
It's kind of annoying.
Which is really annoying. Yeah. I think it might be maybe the membership that gives you extra team slots, which that feels predatory. I mean, the membership already feels predatory, but what are you going to do?
I don't know. I like, just as someone who has played so much of a live service game that has battle passes, memberships, all this kind of stuff, I get it.
Yeah. But you're like desensitized.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm just desensitized to it.
For better or worse.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. So you got to pay for that thing so you have access to it.
Yeah.
For on this free game that I downloaded for free.
Yeah.
That I didn't pay $80 for.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I think. Yeah. This is where I'm torn.
Yeah.
Because like realistically, you're absolutely right. It has to make money.
Yeah.
In order to exist.
And realistically, most of the people playing this, not all, but most of the people playing this probably have Pokemon somewhere.
Yeah. Especially
because you can also play Pokemon Go for free.
Yep. You could catch Pokemon in Go for free. You could transfer them into Home for free, and then you could
trench them into Champions for free.
Use them in Champions for free. Totally. Yeah. So yeah, that's a good point. Wow. I wonder if like Pokemon Go like players are going to go up from Champions at all because of that being like the free way to get Pokemon. Speaking of getting Pokemon, there is one Pokemon that is like truly pay to win in this game.
Really?
And it's Mega Floette.
Oh.
Because you can't recruit Mega Floette within Champions. You can only
transfer it from ZA.
Oh. And it is probably the best Mega in the game.
I didn't realize that.
And that's been a trend for a while where the best Pokemon in a given meta has been like a DLC Pokemon. So that's been both of the Calyrexes. That's been Urshifu.
Yeah.
That's been Ogerpon. Terrapagos less so, but still. Raging Bolt.
Right.
Also. Yeah. And that continues to be, it's crazy that Champions also has this like pay to win Pokemon in it in Mega Floette. So they have not bucked that trend, unfortunately.
Dang it, Pokemon.
I know.
I mean, like we act like we don't expect this of Pokemon because it's for kids and it's supposed to be family friendly.
Yeah.
They're the largest franchise in the world. They're here to make fucking money.
100%.
They don't give a shit.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. We can't think of them as friends or people. As much as
they're like money.
As much as I try to remind myself of like the real humans who are like actually making the game and then not their bosses who are making the games worse.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think all in all, I am really enjoying playing Champions.
I mean, you've been playing a lot of it.
I've been playing it a lot. I got to Master Ball in doubles, and I'm working on getting...
Wow, that's crazy.
Thanks. And they added... There's even... Actually, this is new, at least compared to like the way that they've had like online ladders and stuff in like Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet is it's gone up to Master Ball, and that's been like max rank.
Right.
This game has a new rank above Master Ball, which is Champ.
What? Whoa.
Yeah. So you can go even higher than Master Ball if you want
Crazy.
to. Be a true gamer. I think Champ might be like, you know how games like Overwatch have like a top 500?
Yeah.
Like they have their highest rank, but then they have like, you can be top 500 or something like that. And other games have similar things. Yeah. I think Champ might be this game's version of that.
Okay.
So the battling itself has been fun. Presentationally, I think it looks great. I think The models for the Pokemon look good. The battle animations are really impressive.
Really good.
Like that feels like a true return to form, where actual like 3D Pokemon looks and feels good for the first time in a while. It's kind of all of the bullshit surrounding it, unfortunately. That's kind of like bringing it down a bit.
Yeah.
So, all in all, I think if you're interested in Champions, you should definitely, because it's free.
It's free.
It's free to start, free to try. I think if
you have a Switch.
if you have a Switch, and it's going to come out on mobile, I think this summer is what they've said.
Yeah. I have a feeling it'll be like after Worlds.
I think it's going to come out
before.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're having Worlds this year in Champions. They've already confirmed that.
Yes.
But you mean like the mobile version?
Yes. Sorry. I think the mobile version will come out after Worlds because, Champions it's going to be Worlds, but like if it was in Scarlet and Violet, you would have to have a Switch for that too.
Yeah.
So
right. That's a good point.
Which also, to be fair, like, I mean, it'll be really silly. I'm assuming they'll provide Switches for like.
Well, no, I think people could play on their phone. Or do you mean like when they want to do...
If they're on stream or something?
Yeah, right, when they want to capture gameplay?
Yeah, just because it looks so silly. Like watching the Go... no offense. Watching the Go competitors...
Yeah.
It's like a weird stand thing.
Right.
It's like, I'm watching them just on their phone. You're worried if that
is also the case for...
Yeah, like you're just going to watch someone
now?
on VGC Champions playing on their phone.
Yeah. I mean... that's a good point. Yeah, I wonder how they would handle that. I'm sure they've probably
specifically for the stream.
Specifically for the stream, totally.
Yeah,
that's a good point. Yeah, I don't know. They might figure out some infrastructure.
Yeah, we'll see
for that. Maybe just like a build of Champions that is like kind of meant for in-person tournaments or something. Because again, at the end of the day, the only thing that the Switch is doing or the phone is doing is just letting you make decisions, like letting you choose actions.
Yeah.
Right? But the type of controller that the person is using doesn't really matter.
No, it doesn't. It's specifically an aesthetic thing for me right now. Like you can play TCG Live on your phone.
Yeah.
You play it on your PC, whatever, but you're not competing like that.
They used to during COVID. There were like online tournaments that they streamed in TCG.
Yeah.
I think that was before it was live, I want to say. It was still TCG Online. Anyway, that was a lot on Champions.
That was a lot of Champions. Overall, though, great addition to the Pokemon lineup. I think great way for people to access competitive Pokemon. I think more people are getting into it now because of this, which is cool to see.
Yeah.
And overall, like, yeah, I think, obviously there's some downfalls. It's in its first, like, it's in its infancy still.
So, yeah, that's why, like, I didn't want to get into, like, the amount of Pokemon that are available or anything.
Yeah.
Because all of that is just, like, it'll happen.
It'll happen eventually.
Yeah, they'll get added. I'm not worried about it.
And then they'll be like, these other Pokemon aren't going to be used. And, like, yeah, like, right now there's no, like, baby Pokemon or whatever. But, like... You don't need to have all 1,025 Pokemon in the game at once. Eventually, they will all be there, I'm assuming.
I was thinking about logistically, the way that recruiting in the ranch works. Like, there are different Furfrus, and they're like when you recruit a Pokemon, like you can't evolve a Pokemon in Champions, right?
No.
Like, so I don't know how that's going to work when they do eventually add. Like, are they going to add every single unevolved Pokemon that can then appear in the ranch for you to recruit, or are they going to specifically add like Porygon 2, Clefairy, Magmar?
They'll probably start with the ones that are like more likely to be used.
Like, thinking about it, I don't know, unless they could introduce different ranches. Like, they could have a fully evolved ranch.
That sounds complicated.
And maybe like I think it would just be like a different button.
Right.
So like one would let you get Charizard, like the current way that it works. Another one would let you get, like, they could have like a middle stage ranch that would let you get Charmeleon, and then they could have a Little Cup ranch or something that is like specifically, assuming they ever actually introduce Little Cup to the game.
Yeah.
which I hope they do. That's the other
cool.
thing. I think like right now you can't do like 6v6 singles, even in like a private lobby.
It's just 3v3, right?
It's stuck to 3v3, which is this is the thing. Like as a Pokemon battle simulator, like the like primary designated place
Pokemon Simulator TM
to do Pokemon battles.
Yeah.
It is lacking a significant amount of Pokemon battle like modes and content. But
which, that being said,
it's only 2 weeks old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's time. Like you look at every online service game and how different they are from when they
started. Totally.
Launched.
Yeah.
It's going to evolve.
Totally.
That's the beauty of it being a live service game, honestly.
Yeah. So
there's room for improvement, and I'm sure we'll see it down the road.
Yeah. Anyway, you should check out Champions if you haven't already, if you like Pokemon.
It's fun.
It's fun, and we've been talking mostly about like if you wanted to play like, you know, like super competitive VGC, but there's just like
you can just play with friends.
Yeah, there's a casual mode, and you can pick your favorites and just, you know, vibe, and that's also fun.
Also very fun. I've been doing a little bit of that. I've got my butt kicked. I kicked your butt.
You did kick my butt.
I kicked your butt with the team that you helped me build.
You swept my butt twice.
Yep. With 2 different teams.
I was proud.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was proud too.
Yeah, good.
I felt good.
Shall we move on?
Yeah. So, speaking of competitive Pokemon, I have gotten very deeply into playing TCG, IRL, online, yada yada. I only started playing November, December, I think. You were here for my first game. It was Baden came over, brought some decks, just like, you know, the whatever they were called, the pre-made decks. And you kind of walked me through how to play because I had no idea. And then since then, I've been building decks. I've been going to weeklies. I went to freaking regionals in Toronto. I am deep into it.
So I'm interested in, I guess, like going back to like the day that you did your first game.
Yeah.
What led to that point? Like, where was the seed planted where you went from like, I like collecting these cards, I think they're cool, I have my favorites, to I want to play the game?
So let's go back even further. Pokemon TCG Pocket comes out. Prior to this, yeah, I liked Pokemon. I liked Pokemon cards. I mean, I like Pokemon a lot. But I was actively avoiding getting into the cards at the time because I was like, there goes my money.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, my money. And then, yeah, Pocket comes out. I am like, oh, yeah, collecting the cards is fun. Start learning how to do the battles in Pocket. Fun. Then I start buying a couple packs. I don't remember exactly what I know it was Surging Sparks was like when I think I got a Surging Sparks ETB maybe or something. I don't know.
So you weren't even collecting yet.
No.
But then Pocket came out.
And
that was like your first exposure to cards.
Really, yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, you know, I had a couple packs from when I was a kid and stuff, but like nothing super crazy.
Right.
And then, yeah, Pocket came out, and that was when I was just like, oh, this is cool. And then I started to dive in. I don't remember exactly what made me buy my first pack, honestly. But I did it, however long ago that was. And then it just started to kind of grow from there. Maybe because it's gambling. I don't know. But yeah, so then I was collecting, you know, I had a couple guys that I wanted to collect, mostly like, you know, I want to master set Gengar, which is crazy because everyone loves Gengar now, kind of thing. I guess not that they haven't already loved Gengar, but like since Deep Pocket Monsters has done the Gengar master set, I feel like it's blown up even more.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did like every Gengar in English and Japanese.
Whoa.
Is crazy. He did a great job.
Okay.
Incredible videos.
But you feel like that has made
I think it's made it
the interest in Gengar skyrocket.
Yeah. I could be wrong. But yeah, it started with Gengar. And then just I don't know, man. It just kind of grew from there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think it was like just friends that were starting to get into TCG. I knew like you did your Pokemon thing with your kids at work and the battling in pocket and stuff. And I was just like looking to try something new. And so we tried it.
Mm-hmm.
Now I love it. I look at the cards differently now.
Yeah.
Which is huge.
I think it makes collecting richer.
It is.
When bulk isn't just bulk anymore.
It's not just bulk. It's useful.
Yeah. 100%.
Which I love because one of my least favorite things is watching someone ripping packs and they just like don't give a fuck about anything else except
they just like throw a battle pass.
Yeah. They're just like, this is all garbage.
Yeah.
Here's what I want.
Like, ugh, Monkey Dory again?
Yeah.
Lame.
They're like, oh, I got a Pheasantipity EX.
Yeah. Another one.
Dang. It's not an SIR.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, like, I still love the artwork. Like, I think that was a big part of it, too. It's just like, this is artwork.
Mm-hmm.
Someone created that, which I have a whole other feeling. Well, I guess I can just say it quickly here. It's crazy that, like, for a hobby that is so focused around artwork that people have created, this, like, people that are, like, vendors and, like, work kind of in, like, the Pokemon card, whatever.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people using AI art.
Yeah.
Which is really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Fuck generative AI.
Yeah, big time.
It's destroying the planet. It's taking jobs away from artists and so much more.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say on that. But like the artwork is beautiful. These artists put a lot into it. It's like tells a lot of stories, in subtle ways, lots of different art styles, very, very cool. So that was kind of like where I started with like collecting. And then like playing is just I don't know, it's given me a new hobby where I don't have to be on my phone. It's just like really fun. I'm just like, using these cards that I already had a lot of them. Building decks is fun. Just seeing like, oh, what can I do with this? And then like testing them out and whatever. It's great. I love it.
When you started playing the game in paper, how did you feel about deck building? Did that feel like a hill or like a hurdle?
Overwhelming at first for sure.
Okay.
Because I had no idea what I was doing. And like I think you also helped me build my first deck. Aw, so cute. I guess I didn't buy like one of those like battle deck pack things. It was like a Greninja, like water Greninja battle deck thing. And so I kind of like based my first deck kind of off of that. But then
so you
learn more about the meta and what all this stuff was going on.
Yeah. You had like a Greninja pre-built.
Yeah.
Did you buy that before you wanted to play? Or
yes.
Just because it was Greninja?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And like even like for Christmas, Shia got me the Surging Sparks Build and Battle box. So like I had that deck too, like a pre-release deck thing.
Yeah.
Never played with them though.
Yeah.
They just existed, and then I like put the cards all in my bulk or whatever.
Yeah. Having a pre-con, like that's what a lot of the kids have that at my after school Pokemon club is they all just have like a lot of them have the Team Rocket's Mewtwo deck,
which is overall like a pretty good starter deck.
Yeah, it's teaching them like some pretty some like basic strategy, some combo stuff. Like they kind of see that like bringing energy back with the Spidops every turn from the discard helps the Mewtwo attack and stuff.
Yeah,
and so they're starting to like piece having a few cards on their board work together, right? In a combo way. So that is like a cool deck for someone learning. Even if it does, like the Mewtwo has the stipulation where it can't attack until you have enough guys on the board.
Yeah.
But then that also teaches like it's important to have like not just like strong Pokemon, but also like supporter guys on the bench and stuff.
Teaches you a lot.
Yeah. So that's really good.
Yeah, I think like And I feel like a lot of people get into playing TCG with pre-release events.
Totally.
And I think we were going to go to the Phantasmal pre-release. And then I think it was like this, we just got off a tour or something.
Yes.
Or Music Week, and we were just like...
Too tired.
Yeah. No, not doing anything. But then I guess I didn't do a pre-release until Perfect Order. But somewhere in there, I built a deck and started playing. I don't know.
Yeah. And then going to your first in-person, like a local.
Yeah.
What was that like?
I was so nervous.
Yeah.
I had no idea what I was doing. Like, the first guy that I played against, I was just like, this is my first time here. You know, like, I guess I did have, like Baden came over a couple of times and, like, played with me at home just to, like, kind of see how it would go. But yeah, like, and I feel like still I'm, like, learning how different things work and, like, figuring things out, and I misplay all the time.
Yeah.
But, like, I mean, especially with playing live now, it just, like, has boosted my confidence with what I'm doing, and I understand how it works. And by live, you mean
the
TCG Live.
The TCG Live.
Yeah, is the app. Yeah. Whatever.
Right. Not live in person.
Not live in person, but also in person.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like learning more about how it goes. Like, I was stressing about how to shuffle.
Totally.
For so long.
Yeah.
And then there's a Nova Scotia Pokemon Discord that I think I added you to. I can't remember. Yeah. And in there one day I was just like, guys, how do I shuffle? And people were just saying like, oh, like sleeve up 60 energy cards and just like have it as like a fidget basically. Yeah. And so on the table that's behind our couch downstairs, I just have a energy deck that I just pick up and I just shuffle with and learn how to shuffle better. Nice. And you know, it was super helpful because now I'm not quite as bad at shuffling as I was.
Yeah, that's a great tip.
Yeah.
I remember going to my first locals, and because like I had only played online.
Yeah.
And I went to my first locals, and like after you would use a search card, go into your deck, and then shuffle your deck, right?
Right.
I would do that, right? Like I'd use like an Ultra Ball or something, and then shuffle. And then I go to my hand and I'd use like another search and shuffle,
I do that
right?
all the time too.
And so I ended up like I was playing against this very patient young man. And I had done a few of these like Pokeball search and shuffles in a row. Yeah. And finally he very, very gently and kindly was just like, if you want,
you can play them all at the same time.
All at the same time. And I was like, oh. And then I felt really embarrassed that I was like, oh God, I've been wasting so much of this poor guy's time. Anyway, but yeah, there's things.
It's just something that you learn over time.
Because you're thinking, at least in paper, if you're used to playing online, you're thinking about the order of operations from how it works online.
Yeah.
And after you use a search and shuffle card, like an Ultra Ball or something, it just does it for you, and it takes 0.2 seconds. But every time you have to shuffle in paper, that takes a few seconds longer.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, definitely like learning to play in paper, I think, is like a whole other like thing. And people will say like if you're looking to go to a in-person tournament or something and you've only played online so far, like you should play with a friend or just like play at least a few games in paper just to like get used to playing in paper before you're in a tournament setting where you're also stressed about being in a tournament setting and don't have to worry about shuffling and all of this other stuff.
And like now that I've like played more, my worries are just like, okay, I'm learning. Like even like now, I just feel like I'm almost 6 months into playing. Now I'm like thinking about like, okay, I need to get better at sequencing and like the order that I do things in, and like prize mapping and like all these different things that I did not think about when I first started playing.
Right.
My thought initially was like, okay, how am I going to get energy attached? How am I going to get my guy evolved? How am I going to attack?
Totally.
Kind of thing,
Yeah.
But now it's like, I'm trying to think of these more in-depth, advanced kind of like processes about playing TCG. So it's cool to see the progression. It's cool to see how I've gone from, I want to build a Greninja deck to I've got 6 decks.
Yeah.
Which one do you want to play?
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Good. I'm glad you are like as into it as you are now.
Yeah.
And you're having fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to go to that Chaos Rising pre-release.
Yes.
And
let's do it.
Yeah.
Do you know what the Chaos Rising pre-release decks are?
I think maybe.
Do you want to know what they are?
Maybe you can show me later if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I could tell you now, because people are gonna be. Maybe they're gonna care. I don't know.
if you've got them,
I've got them right here.
If you got them right there.
So we've got Delphox, Ampharos, Crobat, and Goodra.
As far as you know, is one of them kind of the leader of the pack?
I don't know. I haven't looked that deep into it.
Sure,
but I know
those are just like the guys.
Yeah, those are the stamped promos that come with it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I like Pokemon cards a lot. I used to stream the TCG online years ago, like before it was live. And I guess I've been playing since Heart Gold Soul Silver.
Whoa.
But because that's around when a TCG Online like launched for the first time. Right. Until like they finally changed it to live just a couple of years ago. And I think the thing that I like about Pokemon cards is that it is so social.
Yeah.
And it is like a great excuse. Like even Mo will sometimes be like, hey, can we play cards?
Nice.
And it's just like a nice
I want Shia to do that.
Thing to do. Yeah.
No pressure, Shia.
No pressure. But yeah, especially like when so much of the things that we do involve a screen.
Exactly.
And it's nice to sit across the table from someone and shoot the shit while you're also playing a game.
Mm-hmm. And I get it. Like sometimes the barrier of entry can be hard, but that's where you can like play, the 40 card pre-release decks or whatever, or, you can make your own rules. It doesn't have to be like standard format kind of thing. Or like what we did one time was 2v2.
Yeah.
I did that yesterday when we were waiting for before the weeklies actually started.
Yeah.
We were just, a bunch of us were just sitting there. We're like, let's do double battle.
Hell yeah.
And it was sick.
And it went well?
Yeah, it was fun.
Cool. Did you win?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Destroyed them.
Nice.
Yeah, no, but like, it's cool that like there are different things you can do. And like, if you think about like learning a new board game, like, yeah, it's overwhelming. There's so many rules, there's so many different things. Like when I was on tour with Braden in March, I brought 2 decks with me and I tried to do double battles and like we each I basically just split the decks in half and tried to explain it, and then I was like, oh, this is a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of information. This isn't gonna work.
Yeah.
But once you learn, for the most part, you kind of got it. It is a lot of like reading the cards.
Yeah.
But
reading the card explains the card famously.
Yeah.
And TCG Pocket, I think, did a lot.
Yes.
For a lot of folks.
Yes.
To get them into playing the game.
100%.
Because, you can collect cards in TCG Pocket, but I think more of the point of that game is playing the game.
And I guess, like, you get, like, the incentive was you get more hourglasses or whatever
from playing games. Totally. Yeah.
Which is the only, like, when I play Pocket now, that's all I do. And honestly, I put it on the autoplay thing a lot of the time because I just, like, just give me the points.
Sure.
But every once in a while I'll be like, oh, that was a stupid play. And then I'll like take over and, and do it. But.
Fair. But now that you know the full trading card game, like you've now, I'm sure you've noticed how like kind of shallow Pocket
is so light comparatively.
Yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah.
I think Pocket is a great exposure, but it fails to show the depth of what the card game is capable of, I think.
100%.
Anyway, that's sick.
Yeah. I love playing Pokemon cards now.
Yeah. It's fun. It's great.
It's super fun.
We have a table now.
Yeah, I think post-show, if you're down, I don't know how much time you have.
I have time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's play.
Hell yeah.
Let's play some games.
Folks, listen, if you don't check out the show live, we stream Frostbytes live on twitch.tv/itskiashi.
That's me.
ITSKYASHI.
Nailed it.
And we do a pre and post show, and if you don't watch live, then you miss out on that.
Yeah,
so you should hang out live.
We just hang out with chat and do silly stuff. Sometimes we play games.
Yeah, I think today we're gonna play cards.
I think we're gonna play cards today.
Hell yeah. We got one other item on the list.
We do.
And this one's a doozy.
Mm-hmm.
And it involves some pretty hefty spoilers.
Big spoilers.
Yeah. So we're talking about Pokopia.
Which we talked about all last episode.
Yeah.
But we tried to keep it like intro friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Where today we want to talk about the ending.
Mm-hmm. So,
and the impact of it.
If this is where we say goodbye because you don't want to be spoiled on the end of Pokopia, thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.
Here.
And hopefully, if you're still listening at this point, you have seen the ending of this game already.
You either don't care about spoilers, you have seen the ending, or you've played through it yourself.
Yeah.
And that's our spoiler warning.
Yeah, you've been warned.
You've been warned.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, Pokopia.
Yeah.
So, I believe you told me this as well, but I cried.
Yeah, oh, big time.
I cried at the end of that game.
Yeah, big time. Yeah, one of the like cutest and saddest credits maybe ever.
Yeah. Like the entire game I kind of like knew what was coming ish, like obviously not fully. I like didn't quite expect the ending, but I don't know. It was so well written. The whole game is so well written.
It's almost like an optimism check is like what you're expecting for the ending of this game to be. Is like, will there be a reunion of some kind? Or like I also like I think I was the whole time I was wondering like how much time has passed since the humans left. And is basically like, is everyone dead? Like is everyone who has like written these journals, are they dead? Like was kind of what was in the back of my mind the whole time, which is insane for what this game looks like to even make me wonder.
Right?
Is everyone dead?
I just realized we forgot to mention Tamagotchi Life is out now. But
whatever. That's not Pokemon.
That's
We're
not
a Pokemon podcast. I had talked about racing games.
Yeah,
instead.
there you
go. Yeah. So I guess leading up to the ending, right? There are 4 areas in this game. Right?
Well, 5 technically.
Is that including Pallet Town?
Yeah.
Have you done much in Pallet Town?
No.
Mine is it's the base game. All of those like the 4 areas already are overwhelming enough.
Yes, exactly.
The thought of the
Pallet Town,
the open space of Pallet Town is like
I went through it and I like found some Pokeballs and stuff to pick up,
some items
and like got a couple of guys. The reason why I would want to do Pallet Town is because that's where all the Eevees are.
Totally. And if you want to complete the Pokedex, you have to do Pallet Town.
Yeah. Because I think right now that I'm in, I know I'm like starting to like slow down on it, but my goals are to like get all the habitats.
Yeah.
Ideally complete the Pokedex.
Yeah.
I need to like get all like the mysterious slates and stuff.
Yeah.
There's still things I want to do in the game.
Totally. I'm right there with you. I think the to-do list, there are many things on the to-do list. Yeah. And I think I almost like it's now that for me at least the main story is done, I do have a little less of a compulsion to go back to it, unfortunately.
I feel that for sure. And that's why I tried to do as much as I could while I was playing through the story. But also, I don't know. I just like, I still want to do it, but it is harder now.
I felt pressure to finish the story so I wouldn't get spoiled on it.
Right.
Because I didn't want that to be ruined for me, but I think unfortunately because of that, I like zoom, particularly the 4th area, the Skylands.
Yeah.
I zoomed through that pretty quick.
Right.
I kind of just did like all of the necessary things and didn't spend a ton of time. Like at least in every other area, I spent a bit more time kind of like, I don't know, exploring and I don't know, setting up maybe some like extra like
homes and stuff,
extra homes, like making things look nice a little bit, where in the Skylands I just kind of beelined to where like I had like it felt like the game was starting to wind down,
right?
and I was like, okay, I really just want to see how this ends, and I don't want to get spoiled on it.
Yeah.
And so but unfortunately, it feels like I almost like rushed through it, and there's nothing stopping me from going back to it, other than a lack of motivation because there isn't as much of like a purpose,
right?
Other than just like my own enjoyment.
Which, is kind of the great thing about the game. Like, I find, like, I'll be like, okay, today, like, I'm going to open Pokopia and I'm going to, like, work on this house that I'm building or whatever. And then from there, I'm like, oh, I have to get paint from Smeargaroo. So I got to go to Bleak Beach. And then from there, I, like, do a bunch of different things. And I realize, oh, I didn't finish a couple tasks here. Let me go and do that. And, like, and then I go in a circle to like all the different areas and I'm like, oh, look, wow, I've done all these things and an hour's gone by and I haven't built my house.
Right. Yeah. You get so easily distracted.
Which I like in a way. Like, obviously it makes it harder to do things if you have goals, but it makes it like, I feel like I can just explore so much.
Yeah.
And do a lot of things.
Yeah. I still have like requests after rolling credits. Like I have a couple of like the more special Pokemon, like Tinkaton and Greedent. A few of them have asked me to like build them a house. Yeah. Same thing for Tangrowth, actually. I think I need to still make a house for Tangrowth. So there's a few of those like still like explicit requests that I have to do. So those would give me some more direction. But even just like bigger than that is like my own desire to try to make all of the areas like nice, and I kind of just want to like clean them up. I don't even want to like build anything necessarily. I just kind of want to fix what is there. Yeah. And even that feels like a lot.
It is a lot because I don't know if you saw the video that I shared the other day, but there's a video of like comparing the areas to like the towns in Kanto. Yeah. And like I was watching those and I was like, oh, it'd be so cool to try and recreate. Yes. To an extent. And like obviously I'm like, oh, I already have some stuff here when I didn't know exactly like that this was Vermilion or whatever, that I am just probably gonna leave. But for the most part I'm like, oh, I want to like kind of recreate these best I can. Yeah. Even though like I think a lot of them aren't quite exact. Like they're not one for one.
No, I don't think any of them are one for one.
But there's some stuff that's like very close.
Totally.
Which is really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a lot of work.
Yeah.
But once you have Magnemite.
So I don't yet. Oh. So that's kind of like the next like big thing that I would need to do.
So you've rolled credits, but you haven't got Magnemite.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm in that like weird limbo thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And basically I don't know how to get the things that I need for Magnemite's habitat right now. Yeah. That's I'm at a roadblock there, but also like when I do go back to the game I get distracted by a million other things that like I fully forgot about Magnemite even. And then it wasn't until I saw like a reel of someone playing as Magnemite and I was like, oh yeah, Magnemite.
Oh right, Magnemite.
I could get him at this point, but I just have to make the habitat.
Well, if you need any tips of how to
I think I'm going to ask you just to tell me what to do after we're done recording.
Perfect. Sounds good. Did you bring your Switch?
I did not.
Okay, that's cool.
So Mo is still making her way through the story.
Yeah.
And she's taking her sweet time.
Nice.
Which is great.
Yeah.
But she has said she said to me like, you played the game so fast, like I'm going so slow, like negatively. And I'm like, no, like you
enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like people were saying that they spend like 40 hours in
just
Withered Wastelands
totally
alone. And I was just like, man, I wish I did that.
Right.
I wish I if I could go back and play it for the first time again, which I mean, I could start another save if I wanted.
Oh man, that feels so daunting.
It does. It feels like a lot because it's like, well, I know the story.
Yeah.
But like, I could go and restart basically, and then be like, okay, I'm gonna make Withered Wastelands nice to an extent. Maybe not like, because obviously you can't get everything.
Especially having an idea now of actually like. Of the scale, not just of that one zone, but like everything, and also everything that like you would eventually have access to. I mean, the other thing that I've seen, like a recommendation from some people, is actually to beat the game before you build anything. Yeah, because Magnemite is so useful.
Exactly, and that's kind of like I was like in this weird limbo area where I was like wanting to build some stuff, but I knew about Magnemite, and so I was like kind of waiting. Yeah, and now that I have Magnemite, like. Yeah, it's like so much easier to build stuff.
Yeah. But there's still like, I don't know. I'd feel like the promise of Magnemite shouldn't stop a person from
no, because there's still lots of ways to do it.
Yeah.
And like one of the things is like Magnemite's ability you can't use mouse mode with, but you can use mouse mode in like
when you're just walking around. Right.
So like that's what makes it easier when you're just walking around. Is you can use, I mean, not that I've used mouse mode a whole lot, but it definitely makes it easier for like tearing stuff down and whatever.
Yeah. Totally. Lore wise.
Right. Yeah, we kind of trailed off from that.
Yeah. No, I mean we're still talking about the experience at the end of it, right? And yeah, you mentioned the like trying to recreate the towns based on what the towns are in Palette. And so like that kind of realization for me at least was very cool because I wasn't 100% sure like this game might be in like based in Kanto, but I wasn't like 100%. And it wasn't it was probably I think when I got to Bleak Beach that it, like confirmed it and I saw the SSN.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, okay, so this is Vermilion.
Yeah.
That's cool. And then I wasn't 100% sure on where Withered Wastelands was initially.
I wasn't either.
But that's Fuchsia.
Yeah.
And then Rocky Ridge is, I think, Pewter.
Yes.
Like Pewter, Mount Moon area.
Yeah.
Kind of. It's like loosely Pewter, I think.
It is, yeah. And then the Skylands are a combination kind of Cerulean and some.
I think Celadon.
Sorry, Celadon.
And Saffron.
And Saffron.
It's like both,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was getting.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate, so there's a lot of really great details and Easter eggs and continuity here.
So many things.
One of the things that I adored is one of the guys who's walking around in the Skylands, right? Is a Polyrath.
Yep.
And in Celadon, there's a guy hanging out with his Polyrath, just like out. That I loved that so much.
So good.
Yeah.
This is such a good fan service game.
Yeah.
And like the lore is so good. Like one of the first journal, or not, maybe probably not one of the first, but one of the journals that I read that was talking about a professor with a tan growth, or like at Tangela at the time or whatever.
Yeah.
Tangela. I was just like, oh, Professor Oak is crazy.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Yeah.
And then like just putting all those pieces together.
I love that too because like Tangela is available just south of Palatown in like a patch of grass.
Yeah.
So like even like proximity to where Oak and his family would be. And I think like Oaks talks about I'm assuming it's Oak.
Yeah, I'm assuming
it's the professor.
Oak. Yeah.
Unless this is like further in the future and maybe this is a relative or something, but assuming it's Oak.
Yeah.
The professor mentions a grandchild getting a Tangela. I don't think it's Gary. I do think it's Daisy Oak.
Yeah.
Who has the relationship with Tangela, who then turns into Professor Oak.
Totally.
I don't think that's confirmed, but I don't know.
I think that seems correct.
Feels like it could be Daisy, which is cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, the other thing is like stuff isn't confirmed, but it definitely like if you're familiar with the world and the characters.
Yeah, and like the Team
Kanto,
R stuff.
Totally.
Is like they're talking about the boss and all this stuff. It's like, Giovanni.
Yeah. I love the diary entries from that Team Rocket person.
Yeah. And like the hacker stuff.
Yes.
So cool.
Yeah. So
cool.
Do you have any idea of who you think the hacker is?
Would it be Bill? Or is there someone else that I'm not thinking of?
I was wondering if it was Penny from Scarlet and Violet.
Oh, that makes even more sense. Because Scarlet and Violet has obviously happened after, like, since then.
This is the other thing. Is like time-wise, I don't know how far after or whatever. Like,
no, that makes sense.
You know, like, you can't think about a Pokemon timeline because it doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
But you can't help but think about a timeline because you need to, you want to try to make sense of it.
You kind of, like, I don't know, if you try and think of them all existing at the same time.
Yeah. But, I mean, I have to assume that this is some amount of time in the future because, like, a bunch of, like, natural disasters have happened.
Yes.
And everyone is gone.
Yeah. Yeah, no, of course. It's like a decent amount of time in the future. but I don't know how much time.
Right. Is it like, well, this is also an optimism check. Is like, is this like 50 years in the future or like 5 years in the future?
Yeah, exactly. Jeez. But then like going back to like the end of the story. So you give all of the stuff to the Team R hideout.
Yeah. You do the rest of the initiation
challenge.
The last one, the photo. What did you take a picture of?
It's a picture of me and Froakie and Dreepy.
Oh.
It's so cute.
Your besties.
Yeah, my besties. I will say, in the Skylands, I built a house and it's like two houses together, so I can have a bunch of different guys in there.
Okay.
The Pokemon that live in this house.
Yeah.
Froakie.
Yeah.
Frogadier.
Okay.
Greninja. Dreepy. Dracloak. Gengar.
Nice. The squad.
It's the squad.
Yeah, all the faves.
I built a studio in the basement. I'll have to show it to you.
Hell yeah.
It's great. It's very cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was the photo that I put in.
Nice.
And then, yeah, but then like the, fucking rocket goes on. I'm like, Team Rocket's blasting off again.
Yeah.
Of course.
Classic.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you're just like left with this. But then it's like they respond. Is that what kind of happens? Like you set off the party popper.
Yes.
And then that's what triggers the rocket, right?
Right. I think.
And then
I don't know.
It's kind of a blur.
Yeah, I don't remember specifically, but yes, you're right. Yeah. The party popper sets the rocket off.
So then I guess it is kind of ambiguous whether or not like the rocket is then triggered to like fly to where they are.
Yeah.
Leaving all the Pokemon on Earth.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like I'm assuming I don't think they really discussed this. Like they receive the rocket, see all of the stuff that we put in there, and they're like, oh, Pokemon are still alive. Yeah. And then that's supposed to trigger them to like come back and check in and like see if life can exist on Earth again.
Right. Yeah. It clues in because we learned that people in space they're alive.
Yeah.
They're there.
They're there.
So like not that much time has passed since they left, I guess, which is good. And I think it's like your trainer, like right at the very end of the credits.
This is the part that gets you.
Yeah. So the rocket gets to like where your
Wherever
trainer has their own like pod or shuttle or whatever, and they go out into space in their spacesuit. And they see the photo. The last thing that you put into the rocket is the photo of you and whoever. I took a photo with Tangrowth, I think.
Nice.
And your trainer sees that and is like, oh, so like thematically you do get reunited finally, which is kind of like the whole overarching thing of the game. Also, every time you would build the Pokemon Center in an area and you would see the letter from your trainer who like was doing one last tour of the region before going to space.
Yeah.
God. Heart-wrenching.
Man. You know what? I almost do kind of want to play through the story again just to like take it in again.
Yeah. And it is good that you can go back and read. There's like a compendium of all of the diary entries that you find through the game and stuff. And a lot of those are cool. And there's a bunch of like, just again, for like fan service stuff, continuity stuff, Easter egg stuff, a bunch of those have some really great stuff in them about the characters in the Pokemon universe.
Like talking about like Koga and Janine.
Totally.
And, like,
yeah.
So cool. So many, like Lieutenant Cert, like, so like in Bleak Beach, like you go to, I guess I learned this in that video that I was watching, but like where the furnace is and stuff is like, that's Lieutenant Surge's gym.
That's where the gym was.
That's where the gym was.
Right.
And like you can see like the furnace is on like Surge's platform thing. And it's like, oh, this is so cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Yeah. I think I might just like take it like one thing at a time.
Yeah.
With it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I want to like, I think, I don't know, I gotta like temper my own expectations with it, I think, as far as how much of it I want to complete. And I think I gotta be okay probably with like not completing it.
Yeah.
And just enjoy it.
Yes.
I think I'm getting too worked up about like the to-do list of it.
And especially where you see like online, I mean, I see all these reels of people making insane designs.
Sure.
Like people have built like entire cities.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how is your Switch handling this?
You see someone built Lumio City?
No.
Someone built Lumio City.
Oh God.
In
I've
Pokopia.
seen people make like cyberpunk cities and full like replicas of like Tokyo and stuff. Like
someone built Lumio City and then someone commented, "This looks better than ZA."
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have to like set your expectations lower for yourself, because I feel like that's kind of maybe where I am too right now, where I'm just like, oh, but I want to like make everyone like the best habitat house, whatever, so that everyone is at amazing and I can get to level whatever for my environment level.
Yeah.
But it's like, let's just like, that's why like when I open the game, if I have like one goal that I start with and then I go around and I do a bunch of different stuff, as long as I'm enjoying the game, like that's what's most important right now.
Yeah, totally.
And like, you know, sometimes it'll be like, okay, let's work on getting these habitats built so that I can get more Pokemon. Sometimes it's like, let's work on building this one house. Let's work on cleaning up all this stuff. Different things.
Did you oh my
Words.
God. One sec.
Reset.
Did you do the jump rope challenge?
Yes.
Did you?
It's hard.
Did you succeed? Did you get the trophy?
I didn't get a trophy yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many do you have to do to get a trophy?
You got to do a minimum, I think, of like 50 or 51.
Oh, I did 50.
50 on the nose?
I think, yeah.
It might have to be 51 to get the trophy. You still have time, I think.
Yeah. It goes for the whole week.
Yeah, you have like 3 more days.
Okay, great. I got to do it again.
Yeah.
Post show, we're going to do a jump rope challenge. We're going to play TCG.
Okay, sweet.
And I'm going to eat my noodles.
Yeah. Sweet.
I made noodles.
Nice.
Yeah.
Delish. That was a lot.
That was a lot of stuff.
Anything else about Pokopia?
Oh, it's just so cute. I didn't think I was going to love this game as much as I did.
Yeah.
It gets you in all the right ways. If you have not played Pokopia yet and you're listening to this podcast, I mean, I'd be surprised if you're still listening at this point, honestly.
Yeah.
But also, like...
The warning.
Yeah. It's so good. So good.
Yeah.
Well worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of... I'm glad I got it, honestly. Like, I had a great time playing through it for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm also glad that Mo is enjoying it.
Yes.
And, yeah, I think it's a great... I'm glad when there are Pokemon games that let you be a fan of Pokemon without necessarily playing a JRPG.
Yes.
And this is one of the better ways to do that, I think.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
It just like, it's such a beautiful game in so many ways, from the interactions that you have with the Pokemon to the interactions that the Pokemon have with each other, to the world, to the story, to all of the different things you can do, the creativity that it brings. Like, it's just a cozy game. The music is incredible. Like, there's lots of cool things. I want to try still outside of like my to-do list. I want to try out multiplayer. Yeah, because I haven't done that yet.
Me neither.
And like, you know, there's like, different cloud islands that you can go to and whatever, and just
one of the smartest things is the 3D printer.
The 3D printer. We didn't even talk about that.
Yeah.
I honestly still need to figure out. I know how to use it, but when I first thought I knew how to use it, I didn't use it right. I like went to a cloud island that had a bunch of different items, and I was like, oh, okay, go take pictures of all these things, and then I'll convert them. You have to like specifically use an object thing.
Yes.
To do it.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Me too. Yeah. I took a picture of the Gengar Jack in the Box thing that I just like found, I think in Rocky Ridges. You probably know the room I'm talking about. And I was like, because I think I had like read about the 3D printer before that. So I was like, I'll take a picture of this and see if I can print it, not realizing that it had to be in object mode. Yeah. It solves, do you know about treasure islands for Animal Crossing?
Yeah.
It solves that problem. Yeah. By just basically like you can go to a dream island.
Exactly.
Which does not require actually like visiting another player's island that you could get disconnected from at some point. Yeah. You can go to a dream island. You can take a picture of literally any item in the game and then 3D print it back on your island.
Yeah.
Genius.
Instead of having to fill your pockets.
Also
by knocking
that,
this stuff down.
Yeah. The biggest, like my number one, the storage. If they put out an update for this game that kind of adds some functionality and
they need like a Stardew Valley one storage system thing, or like I guess Animal Crossing is like that too, where like you have a storage item,
right,
and then it accesses your entire storage.
Your entire thing.
Yeah,
100%.
That's what you need.
That would be huge. Also, in games like Terraria, there's an option where you can sort to nearby boxes. If you don't have that like universal storage like in Animal Crossing, and everything is in its own chest, at least if you go into like a storage room that you build with like 12 different boxes surrounding you,
which I have done.
Yeah, you can push a single button in your inventory.
That's nice.
That will just put everything in your inventory into a box where there is already a stack of that thing that exists, basically.
Because right now I like hold X to sort in my inventory, but then I have to go to every single individual box that I put a frame up with like the image of like what it is in there, and go and sort it. And then sometimes I'm like, oh, this sucks. And then so I do have one box that is just like random shit.
Yeah.
And so then I just throw it all in there.
Yeah. Just like I don't want to deal with this.
I don't want to deal with this right now.
Yeah.
And I will say, I guess like a couple things that I don't usually do. There's so many extra fossils.
Yeah.
That I don't need, and I don't want them anymore. The lost relics. I mean, I definitely haven't unlocked them all yet, but I like the process of like revealing or like figuring out what they are is really annoying. Like I can't just select all of them and be like a museum, Animal Crossing museum kind of fossil thing. Right. Like I have to go and do one at a time, which is really annoying.
Same thing giving feathers to Gimme Ghoul.
Yes. I haven't done a whole lot of that either. Yeah. I got so many feathers.
It's tedious.
Yeah. And I see them like, I'm like, oh, there's Ho-Oh.
Can't be bothered.
Yeah. I'm like, if I come across the feather later, great. Yeah.
If nothing else, the feathers if you don't really care to do that, the feathers are worth a lot of points in a shop, like when you trade.
Yeah, when you trade, yeah.
So they're good for that, if nothing else. Yeah. If they're not.
My trading usually is just me getting rid of a bunch of beach sand.
Yeah, fair.
Or volcanic ash.
Honey is good.
I also haven't done the Vespiquen stuff a whole lot either.
That's fair.
Honestly.
I mean, Vespiquen doesn't have a huge inventory.
Okay, cool.
There isn't like
I use the honey a lot to like call back a Pokemon to their home.
True.
When I'm looking for them.
But if you have like a stockpile of honey, honey is worth.
You can sell it.
It's a good amount of points when you trade.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're getting into the nitty gritty of Pokopia, but it's still a phenomenal game.
Is it still your game of the year?
I think currently, yeah, I would still because I did have I can't understate.
The time you had with it was still incredible.
Yeah, like playing through the main story of it. And just because I've kind of like chilled out on it since finishing it doesn't mean that that wasn't still a great experience. So then some other games that are coming out this year that I think could be in contention are The Adventures of Elliot. Right. Mina the Hollower. Mm-hmm. And then, I mean, I wasn't expecting Balatro and I wasn't expecting Blueprints.
This is true.
And one of those could still happen this year, you know?
Fair.
Well, who's to say? Haunted Chocolatier could finally come out. I don't know.
Who knows? And something completely new that we don't know about.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't think... There's no way Pokopia isn't going to be in like my top...
Yeah.
Like 3 or 5 at least, right? Yeah. Like minimum.
It's the only new game that I've played this year so far. So I got Hades 2 for Christmas.
Yeah.
Still gotta play that.
Yeah.
Haven't touched it yet. I keep thinking about it.
Yeah.
I have Hollow Knight I gotta play too. Lots of things to play.
Lots of things.
Keep being like, Pokemon.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
I know. Yeah, I've been trying to like play other video games that aren't Pokemon. Hence the racing games.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like it, especially...
We need a Pokemon Anonymous.
Like, hi, my name is Spencer. Hi, Spencer. I have a Pokemon addiction.
I'm addicted to Pokemon.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. It's just like they make a lot of games.
Yeah, and they're good.
You know? Well, they're mostly pretty good.
They're good enough for us to play them all.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fair. Cool.
Sweet.
Did we do it?
I think we did it. The only other things to touch up on before we go, Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream is out now.
Yeah.
So for anyone that doesn't have a Switch 2 and can't play Pokopia, you could play Tomodachi Life.
Yeah, on your Switch 1.
On your Switch 1. Mm-hmm. And the Super Mario Galaxy movie is out.
Oh, did you see it?
I have not seen it.
Oh.
But I would love to go see it.
I won't say anything.
Did you see it?
I saw it.
You saw it?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it good?
I would give it a solid 7 out of 10.
Okay.
And have you seen people talk about it?
No.
No? There's a whole thing.
I don't spend a whole lot of time on social media these days, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Because I'm too busy playing Pokemon.
Good. I mean, that's good. The thing about the Mario movie has been that critics are giving it terrible scores.
Okay.
And fans are giving it like 9s and 10s, right?
That's usually how it's usually one or the other. Right.
But it's like a big divide.
Okay.
Where it's like regular people, most regular people are like critics hate fun.
Yeah.
And critics are like, this is the worst movie I've ever seen.
Right.
I thought it was right down the middle.
Yeah.
It was perfectly fine.
Okay. And what would you rate the first one?
Like an 8. And
okay.
This one was a 7.
Cool.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty typical for a sequel.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's just me.
Okay. Well, I need to go see it, I guess. But
yeah,
Frostbytes.
See it for yourself.
Thanks for hanging out.
Bye, folks.
See you later.
Frostbytes, a gaming podcast, is co-hosted by Cassie Mann and Spencer McPhee.
Theme music was recorded and produced by both of us. Graphic design and video editing by me. Watch Frostbytes live on twitch.tv/itskiashi. That's KYASHI.
Missed it live? You can watch all previous episodes on our YouTube channel, Frostbytes Podcast, or listen to the show wherever you listen to podcasts and leave a review while you're there.
Email us at frostbytespodcast@gmail.com with any questions and episode ideas. And if you want to represent Frostbytes out in the wild, you can pick up your very own Frostbytes merch at nethernerdcreations.ca/frostbytes. Thanks for listening.